Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, I'm going to be starting out with shout outs. There's three individuals that I would like to give a shout out to. First shout out goes to Tony from Direct Auto. If you guys are looking for insurance and you want some cheaper, you guys want a cheaper rate and better service, definitely choose Direct Auto. Again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for allowing me a chance to do this. And by the way, guys, I did have their permission to do this on my stream. So again, big shout out to Direct Auto and if you guys are in fact looking for insurance quotes, prices, and much more, definitely do check out their website, directauto.com. Or if you would like to check out more information about what they have to offer, you guys can also check out their main website. Go to their official page and check out what they have to offer you. Second one goes to the second shout out goes to Catherine from HP Smart Friend. Catherine, I'm not sure if you're watching this, but if not, if you do happen to catch the channel at the end, this shout out is for you. And last but not least, Kamar from Verizon Wireless. I definitely would like to give him a shout out as well. So if you guys are, so if all three of you are checking out this channel at this time, just to let you know, these shout outs for you. So, but anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I have some news updates for you about 7 Days to Die. And first and foremost, before we get started, I do have the chats open. If you guys would like to join the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and my viewers, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So, I digress. Moving forward. Most of you guys who don't know about the game 7 Days to Die, if you haven't got a chance to play that, it is an open world zombie apocalypse scenario. There has been some new changes made to the game. There has been game mechanics, devlogs, stuff like that, and some other things that were not added. If you guys have played the experimental version of the new release, which just came out not too long ago, I just got my update today, so I couldn't tell you exactly when that was launched. So, um, for example, if you happen to go into the traders compound to just sell off some merch, or not merch, but sell off some items and collect some coins, you guys now also have the option to upgrade all mods. That is actually something new. I did check the game out shortly before I started the stream. So also, one more shout out. Big shout out to Fun Pimps. Wow, you guys are killing it. Thank you so much for making this happen, guys. This is absolutely awesome. And as a simple legal disclaimer, due to the fact that I've given shout outs to different companies, I have exactly zero sponsorship, no apprenticeship or sponsorship currently at this time. So hopefully sometime later on down the road, that may be subject to change. I'm just kind of hoping that it does, but if it doesn't, well, no hard feelings. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, there has been also a lot more changes to the game. I'm not going to go through the whole entire list at this time because there's over 150 different things in the game, and that list is astronomically huge. So, right when you start up the game, you will notice that there is a change to the home, not the home screen, but the background and much more compared to 26B, 26B something. I can't remember the actual thing of it. But compared to the current version, they did in fact update that. So if you guys are in fact wanting to play the open world and basically do like building and stuff like that, I mean, those options are there. Definitely do check out the game if you haven't. And if you'd like to know where you can find the game, you can find that. You can find that on Steam. If there's anything else that you'd like to know more about that I did not cover currently on this live stream, you can also check the link down in the description below. So again, thank you once again, Fun Pimps. Wow. The game is actually running smooth as butter, guys. It is the stable version that is out currently right now. If you guys do want to check that out, if you don't have Steam downloaded, you guys can also download Steam, purchase the game, check it out for yourself. And if you guys, for every one of you who happen to like the game, let me know down below in the comments, and let me know exactly what your experiences is with that. So, anyway, there was some other things that I did not cover on the last stream, and hopefully I'm going to try to get some more stuff involved in this. Sorry about the last stream, guys. My mind was just scrambled at that time. So um, I did come a little bit more prepared this week to this live, or today to this live stream. So I did cover the basics. If you guys do have a gaming system, if you do have a gaming PC and you would like to know exactly how to reset your graphics, or not reset your graphics card, but yeah, reset your graphics card. I'm going to show you guys exactly which buttons to press. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into that. If you can't see if you're not able to see the keys, let me see what I can do here. All right. So the first thing you're going to want to do is press your Windows icon. This is your left Control and Shift. So you're going to want to press your Windows icon, Control Shift, and press this key right here. Press and hold those down all at the same time. You will notice that your screen will go completely black for just a moment, and then you will hear a beep. Once it pops back up, your graphics card has been reset within seconds. So I did confirm this because I did contact somebody from HP, and that has in fact been confirmed. So that is actually 110% true. So if you guys have the GeForce RTX 3070 or GeForce RTX 3060, doesn't matter what graphics card you have, you want to reset your graphics card, there's how you do it, guys. Again, press your Windows icon on your keyboard, left Control, left Shift, and B as in Bravo. Press all those at the exact same time and wait for the beep. Once you do that, you're all set. Happy gaming, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So there has been some stuff that I have been kind of working on in between here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right on into that. And I have got to stop getting my cords tangled. I know I'm getting really bad about this, guys. I'm also going to show you, for those of you who don't know how to fix Steam, if you are experiencing issues with this. I did this on my last live stream, but if you are new to the channel and you would like to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content and wonderful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll get notified updates and new game releases as everything comes out here on the channel. And by the way, guys, I've been doing PSAs and stuff like that in the past, but right now I will not be doing PSAs currently at this time. So I have not found out anything about recalls. So anyway, I don't want to bore you guys to death with this, but anyhow, let's get started. So say you're having issues with Steam and you're not exactly sure what to do, come up to the Steam app. If you're on PC, left click, that will highlight it. Then right click. Let's try this again. Sorry guys, my computer is a little slow right now. And right here you will see where it says open. What you'd want to do is run that as your administrator, and that will automatically launch the app. So let's give this a shot and see what this does. It's going to ask to verify. Go ahead and confirm. This is a touchscreen too, by the way, just to let you all know. So as you notice, there it is. This is the Steam page. You guys can also get summer sales, discounts, and well, not discounts, but you guys can actually get prices reduced on here. You guys can find the games on sale and they won't be as near as much as they were at full price. So as you guys can see, Euro Truck Simulator 2, 75% off sale. $19.99 was the original price. It is now $4.99. I've seen games go from like $100 and something dollars all the way down to $1.99. Yes, you heard that correctly. Okay, so there's one way to fix Steam, or I'll show you a couple other ways to do this. There's more than one way to straighten out an app. So if you guys see this little arrow icon right here, just go ahead and click on that. And then once you see Steam here, left click on that. Then you're going to want to go up to where it says settings. Click that. Okay, now that we're here, you're probably wondering, okay, what do I do now? Now, if you're wanting to repair your library, look for your storage tab. Click that. And up here, this would be your Windows hard drive. It's got Windows installed on it. Your C drive, which is basically your solid state. Now you're going to want to come over here, click on those little three dots, come down to the middle to where it says repair library. There you go. You probably won't get this on your end, but if you do, just go ahead and confirm it. And just let it run. When it's done, it'll say done here at the very end. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. And when you're done with that, just go ahead and close that out. Now, if you're still having issues, you guys can always come up here to your downloads. You're going to come over here to this page here, scroll down, and you're going to look for where it says clear cache. Go ahead and clear that. It's going to sign you out. Matter of fact, I'll do that now. So I can show you guys what this looks like on camera if you guys are not familiar with it. And expect to see this quite a bit on PC, guys. This is just Steam updating it's Steam doing a random update. This is coming directly from the server. So as you guys can see, that's already off. And pretty soon there'll be something that's going to pop up right here in the middle of the screen. Bring that camera back a little bit. Let's see what this does. This is a Windows 10 PC, guys and gals. Okay, so now that we have this page here open, Steam, it's going to say who's playing. Go down to the bottom of the box, click on the email associated with it, and right now it's going to validate your network. Once it does that, it's going to log you in. Once you're logged in, just give it a moment. Loading user data. This is the next step. And look at this, guys and gals. Come up here to the top. Just close that box out. That's just another ad. You'll only get that pop-up one time. It's not like it's not like trying to watch a video on Microsoft. So once you click that box out, once you close that box out, you probably won't see that again until you clear your cache files again. And then once you come over here to your library, check and see over here. Here's the whole list of games and stuff. This is pretty much the library page. So as you guys can see, I have a lot of games here. Okay. Now here's another one. I'm going to go ahead and click on Steam. I'm going to go here. If you have a game already installed, which on this PC, I don't have anything installed currently at this time. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to switch to my main computer, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And hopefully you guys will get some wonderful results out of this, because I know I have got some very amazing results. So kick that over to my left, click on Steam. And for example, since I have 7 Days to Die already on here, says play, I'm going to close that out. Then now I'm going to come over here to my settings, click here, scroll down to properties, left click. All right, now that we're here, 7 Days to Die General, this is the page that you're going to want to go to. Go to the game that's giving you issues, because this is going to be your general settings here. Scroll down to installed files. Once you click this one here, you're going to want to scroll over here and verify integrity of game files. Click on that. And as you guys can see, it's verifying the integrity of files. And once this gets done, you're definitely going to have an internet connection for this. So once this completes, this will show you exactly how many game files are associated with the game. So right now we're at 82% and still climbing. That's the results I guarantee you're probably going to want to see. So 97. All right. One file failed to validate. Okay. No big deal. So let's try this again and see if that validation is complete. Once it's complete, you'll see exactly how many files are in that specific download. Every game has different amounts of files. You might find some that's probably got about 750. Then again, you might come across some that's got about a little over 1,000. So it depends on the game, depends on the size. And size of installation for 7 Days to Die is 19.38 gigabytes. Look at this, guys. All 18,410 files successfully validated. That's how you do that there, guys. So if you ever happen to see something like that to where it does not do that, just go up, click on the one up above it, then scroll back down here, and then go back and click this again. You don't have to leave that part of the page. So there you go. I definitely do hope that this helps you out. Also, if you are wanting to update your graphics card on your either Windows, I do believe you could probably do this on Microsoft, or not Microsoft, but um, damn, you could probably do this on a Mac PC or iMac. So what you're going to want to do is come over here to your start menu. You're going to want to right click that. I did not want to pull that up. That's sorry, that's the wrong file, guys. This is what you're going to want to pull up right here. If you got this on your PC, you're doing this correctly. So once you do this, look for where it says device manager. And if I'm going too fast, guys, let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. Go to your device manager, left click here. You're going to see a window pop up and your whole list of options to choose from. Come up to where it says display adapter and this little arrow icon, left click here. Now, this computer here is not really all the greatest. Then you're going to right click, update driver. So once you click update driver, it's going to take you to a few other pages. I recommend doing this one here automatically, but if you know exactly what the game system files are and you're wanting to do this manually, definitely go down here and click on manual. I usually click automatic. Okay, for the best drivers for your device is already installed. Search for Windows search for Windows Update drivers on Windows Update. Go ahead and confirm. This will take you over to Windows Update here. And you should see a little blue box right in this little proximity here. If it says update or download all, go ahead and download those, because once you run the update, what that's going to do is that's also going to update your driver all at the same time. So you can basically run a lot of files in the background, and that's not going to have no effect on your PC. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to ask, and I will do my absolute best to help. If there's something you might have missed, feel free to let me know in the chats or drop a comment in the comment section. And at the end of this live stream, I will definitely be answering each and every single question as to the best of my knowledge, and also in which the order they were all received in. So there you go, guys. There's multiple different ways of doing that. If you are in fact having issues with your operating system, there's another factor. I'm not going to be able to show you that on this computer because this is a Windows 10 PC, and Windows 10 compared to Windows 11, it's pretty much got the same concept, but it's got a little bit of a different setup. So sorry about the infinity graphics, guys. Just bear with me for a moment while I get this stuff sorted out. So, nope, that's not 700. That's twice I've done that now, guys. What was I saying? Just making sure my camera is not frozen, because sometimes it will freeze, but not much. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh, operating system. So if you guys are looking to reinstall your operating system, don't worry, you covered here. So again, this little Windows start menu into your computer. So you'll probably be clicking on this quite a bit. So what you want to do is click and then come up here to your settings, which is this little gray gear. If you're on Windows 11, click here. All right. And this may take a little bit of time. I have already done this on the last live stream, so I'm not going to do that again. Not on this one. So now that we're here on in settings, okay, we're going to come down to where it says system. Click on your system folder. Now you're going to come over here to a big list. All right. So we're right here. Go to recovery. Click recovery. And it says system and recovery. So once you're here, come down here to fix problems using Windows Update. And then you're going to come down here to where it says reinstall now. Once you click on that, that will in fact reinstall your operating system. So no matter what version of Windows you're on, I'm not sure if you can do that on Windows 10. I'm pretty sure you probably could, but I don't want to give an answer that's completely indefinite or it's not definite. So, but Windows 11, just click reinstall now and just wait it out and let your computer do the rest. And when it completes, your computer will shut down. It may restart a few times. That's for the initial downloading of the updates. And once it shuts down again and starts back up, then it will go to installation. So you might have a few updates in between, depending on if your computer's just like a slight bit behind. So your computer will basically iron out a lot of stuff out, and hopefully that right there will get you back up and get you back on track. That's something I definitely do quite often. So this is not my first song and dance, guys. I made other videos on this, but for those of you who are new and have no idea exactly what it is that I do, there you go. Check out this live stream. I do a lot of PC tech and stuff on here. So Windows 10, Windows 11. Now say you're having issues with your hard drive. Let's cover this right quick. I know this one here I've actually done on this computer. I've also done it on this computer as well. This is my main PC, but this is my secondary backup. This is my streamer computer. So here we go, guys. This time we're not going to go down here to the start menu. We're going to go all the way up here to the very top to the recycling bin. So once you click on the recycling bin, double left click using the LMB left mouse button. When you pull this page right here up, guys, ladies and gentlemen, come down here and click on where it says this PC. Then you're going to see your local C drive. This is what your your Microsoft is downloaded onto. So, I mean, no further incident there. You left click to highlight, right click. Let's try this again. Sometimes it's a little slow getting started, guys. So I definitely do want to apologize sincerely. There we go, right here. So once you get this little page here open and BitLocker, I've already mentioned that in my last live stream. For those of you who don't know about BitLocker, check out my previous video that I made compared to this live stream. Click on properties, and now it's going to take you over here to this page. Once you're on this page, you can do a disk cleanup here, but we're not going to do the disk cleanup today. We're going to come up here to where it says tools. This option will check the driver for file system error. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that. Even though it's not necessary, we're going to scan the drive anyway. All right, now where it says about 60 seconds, that is an estimated time config that your computer automatically has programmed. doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go all the way straight across. I'm going to make the prediction that it's not even going to go halfway across before it goes and it shows that it's been completed. So this is my prediction today, guys. I've done this 1,000 times, so I know exactly what it is that I'm doing. And also, if you do a disk cleanup, be careful of what you're deleting from your computer, because if you delete the wrong thing, your computer may become your PC will become it basically be rendered useless. So that's one hell of an expensive Chinese paperweight, guys. So be careful of what you're down or deleting from your PC. And make sure you're not deleting system files. Look at that. My prediction was actually correct. So now that we're at this point, we're going to close this out. Now that we've already done this one here, we're going to come down here and do this one. Defragment files. Okay, and you remember what I said about your C drive? This is where your Microsoft is actually stored. C drive, but if you scroll over here, solid state drive, as you guys can see, there's no disk drive here, and there's no disk drive there. And I have no idea what just happened, but we're going to get this back up and going. Oh, great. Sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Stand by for just a moment. It's only going to take me a few seconds to get back to that point. Depending on how fast this loads. No. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we're back. So now that we're here, we're going to go down to optimize. This will probably take no more than 15 to about 30 seconds. Right now, 87%. Look at this, already done. I'm going to go ahead and re-optimize this again to show you guys what this is doing. This goes pretty fast because this is a small file. There it is. And once you're done here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and close that out, and opt out completely. You should be good to go. That's how you check your hard drive for file system errors. And if your computer does go to the blue screen of death, that means your computer is probably having issues with means you could have some potential issues with the motherboard not kicking out enough power from one source to the next, and that could be a potential issue. But I do believe there is a fix to that. It's a quick fix. If you guys have no idea exactly what I'm talking about, definitely go back and check out my other video. I do explain certain things of how to fix your PC. Also, if you guys are in fact looking to download YouTube for gaming purposes, download OBS Studios. And for those of you who don't know what OBS Studios is, I'm going to show you. I definitely do want to thank another YouTuber for showing me this, and his name is Mike. So Mike, if you're watching this, big shout out to you, my friend, and thank you for assisting me. And by the way, I have subscribed to your channel. Anyway, go ahead and click on OBS Studios. You might have a pop-up right here in the middle if there's an update that's required. It's going to show right there in the middle of the screen. Okay, fantastic. This right here, guys, this is in studio mode. So um, that's like per se, if I have another person that's wanting to join my live stream, I can basically add them onto my channel. All I have to do is send them an invite, and it's kind of more like FaceTime, but for PC only. So now that we're here, let's go up to File, click that, come down. Oop, wrong one. Go to Settings. We're going to click that. Give it a minute. This computer is slower than a 7-year jock itch. All right, this stuff up here, you don't really need to worry about this, but if you're wanting to stream, and usually I'll show you exactly where this starts out at. It starts out custom, but if you're wanting to add this to your YouTube channel, YouTube RTMPS, click that. And my account is already connected to my YouTube. This down here, if you want your stuff to be viewed by the public, just go ahead and leave this one open, leave this blank. You don't want to mess with that. This stuff here, this is not really too, it is important, but it's not compared to what I'm actually telling you guys. Now, if you guys are doing like output scaled resolution, 1920 by 1080p, high definition, this is the resolution and this is the pixelization. So once you go there, you guys can also check advanced. You don't really need to, but you can. But if you do have a headphones or something in, you go to let's see, audio. Here it is. Your audio standard is going to be exactly 48 hertz channel, stereo, desktop audio, default. All the rest of this stuff down here is going to be, these three are going to be defaults. These three are going to be disabled. You really don't need to touch any of this stuff here. But as long as you're doing that, as long as you're getting everything set up, you're fine. So again, let's go back to stream. But since, like I said, I already have this connected, primary YouTube ingest server. Okay, fantastic. You don't have to mess with that. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Videos, 6,000 kilobytes per second. Audio, I can't even pronounce this right. So 160. Now, if it comes to FPS and stuff like that, let's see if we can find it. Here it is right here. So you're going to click on General. Go to Video, go to General. You guys can actually, okay, this is FPS. I'll get to that here in just a second. Common FPS values 30. So right now, if I was to jump onto this PC, I'd only be shooting 30 frames per second, but you can actually bump that up to 60. I don't recommend going any higher than that unless you know for a fact that you have a processor that can handle much higher FPS. That could also affect your bit rate, guys, but if you're on YouTube, your standard bit rate should probably be set at, it's probably going to be set at 420 just by standard default, but you can actually up that to 1080p depending on the quality. But if your device is not able to handle that, like a mobile device such as iPhones, Androids, I would probably run that at 720. I wouldn't recommend running that any higher. Unless, of course, you have HDR, 4K audio, 4K video. So if you're not connected, it's going to have you sign into your Google account. Then once you sign into your Google account, you're going to enter your password. Then you're going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I know it's kind of a pain. But then once you go onto your YouTube page, go into your YouTube studio, go into, I think it's content. Yeah, go into your content, then click on your live set. Then once you click on your live set, you should see something kind of more like this. Click on that, and that's your live stream. And therefore, you can run two computers of your own just directly off one stream alone. And if you guys want verification of that, allow me to show you. So I'm not going to use my OBS Studios, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to Microsoft Edge, double tap LMB or mousepad. Now I'm going to come over here to, okay, this is the URL bar right here, guys. The URL window. Come all the way over here next to your profile. As you guys can see, there's a profile here. Click on these three here, three dots. And now scroll down to history. Click on that. And this is recently closed, so I'm going to click all. And now I'm going to come down to YouTube Studio. And this is going to basically pop up the live stream. So if you guys do have two computers and you would like to know how to run two computers on one stream, I'm showing you guys exactly how to do this. Wait a minute. I'm going to dismiss that. Here we go. Live stream. So I'm going to click here. It says stream is finished, but right now it's uploading. Oh my God, that is like, I'm losing bit rate bad on this computer, guys. Excellent connection. I don't think there's anything excellent about that. Because as you guys can see, I'm waving my camera and now it's just now picking this up. So I'm going to have to go in and change my playback speed on this, which I can basically do from this computer here. No worries. So I'll just go into settings, playback speed, normal. I can go to custom, or I could just speed it up right here. That's how you can speed up your playback speed. So let me see if I can jump back into that. I'm gonna try another method, and I'm better yet, I'm gonna take you guys for the journey. YouTube Studio. This might take a minute to load, so I'm just gonna kind of give you like a little vague idea here. So let's go. Oh, I'm already in my studio. Okay. There we go, guys. It's a little bit better, not by much. No, that's still lagging. Let's try something here. So I'm going to run this as my admin. So hopefully this will actually pull up better quality, better footage. So I'm going to click here. It was it. There we go. Go to history. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what I'm doing wrong here, guys. I've done this several times before. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my analytics for my YouTube studio. Yes, I do have the premium version of YouTube, guys. Because myself personally, my opinion, I don't like ads. You'd be sitting there watching a video that bam, an ad kicks in. It's like, what the, you know? So, okay, now that we're into the YouTube studio, where you're going to want to go is up here to where it says content. Click on content. Once you get this page here, come up to live stream. And this is going to basically, this is going to pop out the whole entire stream. And like I said, guys, see this little icon right here? Click that. So now let's see if this actually helps. Reconnecting. And as you guys can see, yeah, this computer here, guys, this is lagging really bad. It says that I have an excellent connection right here, but you guys won't be able to see that on your end. So there you go, guys. Here's how you hook two PCs up to one live stream. How cool is that? So once you get done there, just go ahead and opt out. So shrink the page. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. So that's pretty much about the size of it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys learn. I hope that you all learned quite a bit from this channel. If you guys do have questions about anything, if you want to know exactly how to run an A/B test, it's very simple. I can run you through the basics. There's multiple different versions of your antivirus software. So I think there's like 4 different versions of it. You got quick scan, you got full scan, custom, and there's something else I don't recall what it is, but we're gonna take a look, guys and gals. So here we go. So you come down here to your start menu or your taskbar, but since I already got that since I already got this up here in my search bar, I'm just gonna type it in. It's gonna pop up right here. And as you guys can see, it's right here. Come up here, click on threat and protection. Now, here's where it's going to get a little interesting. And if I'm going too fast, feel free to let me know in the chats or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. Now, you also have the option to quick scan. This is standard. Go to scan options. Quick scan, full scan, custom scan, Microsoft Defender, offline scan. So there's 4 there. So at times, it's best to run a complete full scan on your computer. And if your PC does pick up a virus, it's going to show that something has been detected. And if it gives you the option to resolve all, go ahead and resolve everything. And again, like I did mention in my last live stream, guys, that was a few days ago, 4 things in your computer that you do not want. Number 1, malware. Malware is basically a bunch of junk that's added into your computer. It's basically unnecessary garbage. What it can do is it can actually duplicate itself and hide and bury itself deep inside the system to where your system's BIOS will not recognize it, and it just sit there. So if you think that you got your okay, I've already got rid of that. No, because malware can actually duplicate itself and probably hide in many different areas of your PC. That's one thing you don't want in your PC is malware. Okay, second one, spyware. That's basically where different corporations can actually keep an eye on things, like Microsoft screenshotting your camera, screenshotting your whole entire screen by using Copilot from the time that you start your computer, from the time you enter your password. Microsoft, micro, okay, just speak tonight, guys. Damn. Microsoft actually does have access to all that data. Okay, so spyware that allows corporations to spy on you without you even knowing about it. Okay, let's talk about ransomware. Ransomware is also another thing you really don't want in your PC because when you do have it's almost said spyware. When you do have ransomware in your computer, guys, that's going to slow down the performance. It's going to slow down the performance. It's also going to cause your computer to bog down, not perform adequately. It's going to take a longer time for everything to get set. And next thing you know, you're going to have files upon files upon files being becoming corrupt. And that's going to cause a potential crash. And last but not least, guys, Trojan horse. If you guys already know, you know. A Trojan horse is basically it's basically manufactured software that allows online phishing. Now, I'm not talking about with a fishing rod. None of this bullshit. Nope, none of that. Phishing is basically gathering intel, gathering information about banking accounts, credit card information, debit card information, social security numbers, stuff like that. That's what they're doing is they're trying to get your personal information so they can steal your data and do a lot more unlawful stuff to your computer. So it's basically going to be prone to being hacked. I will talk about this here in just a second. Also, if you guys are definitely wanting to be very cautious about that, download FortTech because FortTech is a malware removal tool. It will also repair system files. So it's just not for malware. It will repair all corrupted systematic files. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you got, and I have done reviews on FortTech, and if you guys are wanting a better encryption system for your computer, disable BitLocker and see if you can try to find a way to remove it. The TPM, trusted platform module, supposedly trusted. Don't trust it, guys, gals. Because if you got BitLocker in your computer and say you got to enter your password wrong so many times, pretty soon your computer it's going to hit an algorithm, and what BitLocker is going to do is going to lock up your whole entire hard drive. to where you're not going to have access to your home screen. But there's a fix to that. You can go into your Microsoft account, but first, where it says press F1 to F10, right down below that very next line down, that first code right there, you go into, you screenshot that or you take a picture of it, go into your Microsoft account, look for that exact number, scroll over to the right when you find it, and there is your BitLocker recovery key. Although your computer actually does have a recovery key hidden somewhere in the system. If you're not able to find it in your system, go to your Microsoft account, type in BitLocker. Then once you do that, it's going to show a 48-digit PIN. And believe me, guys, you're not going to want to use, I'll show you the keys not to use. These to unlock BitLocker. No. These. No. F1 all the way over to F10. Those are your function keys. If you're using these, kudos to you. You're on your way to unlocking your computer and being back right on Windows 10 or Windows 11. But on this other computer, guys, I don't have BitLocker enabled. But now, if you have a motherboard that does not have a BitLocker chip or TPM chip, that is going to be very problematic. Because if you don't have the BitLocker chip or the TPM, you're not going to be able to install Windows 11. And Windows 11, guys, right now, it's doing absolutely terrible. And if you don't believe me, check out the Windows 11 reviews. I'll let those numbers speak for themselves. Check out the Windows 11 customer complaints. That speaks volume. So if you guys are in fact looking to download any type of system encryption for your computer, I definitely do recommend downloading Veracrypt, because your privacy is pretty much guaranteed to be safe. It will not send any information out to Microsoft. It's just going to be right there, and you're going to have full access to all your data. Unlike Microsoft, where they take your data, they set it off to the side through an external server, and they sell it off to data brokers. That's how your information is getting leaked online, guys. So definitely do be careful. And as a simple legal disclaimer, with Veracrypt, I have absolutely no apprenticeship, no sponsorship, or partnership with Veracrypt at this time. I have absolutely nothing to do with them. But I can tell you that Veracrypt has a lot better security when it comes to protecting your privacy. Now, if you're looking to get rid of, or not get rid of it, but if you're looking to uninstall Windows 11, or if you're wanting to uninstall Microsoft's Windows version and you want to go to something else, excuse me, guys. Oh, sorry about that. As I was saying, scratchy throat. But if you guys are wanting to improve your computer, you guys can also download Linux or Linux Mint. There's multiple different versions of Linux, but right now, the founder of Linux, a lot of his software has they have somehow snuck AI into his software. So definitely do be careful of that. Um, or you can download Steam's operating system, which is actually owned by Valve. Yes, you heard this correctly, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Steam. They actually have their own operating system, and plus, they also have their own gaming platform. That's what I just showed you guys earlier. Um, but now here's the tricky part, and I'm going to get to both of these, and I'm going to get to these both right now. Linux Mint or any version of Linux that you plan on running, okay, or Steam's operating system. Once you download that into your PC, you're going to want to transfer that over into a thumbstick, 32 gigabytes or better, because once your system does a BIOS update, a lot of that information, your BIOS will kick all that out if it does not recognize it. You're going to lose all that data. You're going to lose your download, everything. It's going to be a little bit more chaotic. So if you download Veracrypt, sorry, if you download Linux or Steam's operating system, transfer your download onto a 32 gigabyte stick, thumbstick that is, that's connected to the, plug that into your USB port and download Linux or Steam's operating system, whichever you prefer. It's fine by me. You got my support on that. If that's something you choose to do, best of luck to you. But definitely transfer your downloads directly onto a thumb drive. 32 gigs minimum. You can use a 64 or you can use a 120. That you should be absolutely fine right there. Once you download that and say your computer just decides to say, what the hell, we're going to do a BIOS update right now. If you have that plugged into your computer and your system does a BIOS update, what's on that thumbstick will not be affected, and neither will that hard drive or your USB drive. So you can use Windows. You can use Linux or Steam's operating system. It's pretty much almost identical to Windows, but with Linux, there's some features from Microsoft that may not be compatible for Linux. Steam, there might be some things that Linux may not be compatible with Steam, so it's kind of pretty much pretty much almost at each other's throats. So they're basically trying to compete against each other. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. If you are in fact wanting to download stuff like that, be sure to transfer all your downloads onto a thumbstick. You should be absolutely fine. You can use that whenever you decide to get back on here and use that, and that will not be affected. Your system's BIOS will automatically update randomly. I just had a recent, no, I would say recent, but about 3 weeks ago, I had a update or a BIOS update on my laptop. And by the way, guys, if you do happen to get a BitLocker screen on your or BitLocker recovery screen on your PC, when you get your recovery key, write it down or take a picture of it. Keep that in your device or keep that in your phone. So therefore if you need it, it's easier access. Plus, you won't even have to go into your Microsoft account, do all this other happy horse shit. Just go right into your device, pull that up, and you're good to go. You enter that 48-digit PIN. You don't have to worry about the hyphens. Your computer will enter those automatically. You just keep entering the numbers. And as soon as you get down there, just press enter. And it's going to take you to a little code box. You're basically going to want to enter your password from the time you start your computer up. Use that exact same password, then press tab to confirm it, re-enter it, and then press enter. And guess what, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you're back on your way to being right back on your Windows homepage or Microsoft homepage. So it'll go from a blue screen with a little white box all the way across the screen. And you'll be right back here. How I know? That computer right there, my main PC, I've had that issue and I got it resolved. Do be careful of some things that you do check online, guys, when it comes, or ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to YouTube, because there's a lot of information that's basically clickbait, and you definitely do want to be careful about that because people can provide the wrong message, not intentionally, but some may do it and not realize, oh shit, I just misled this person into this, and now they're having more issues. That's what you want to try to avoid. So be careful of what you're putting into your computer because a lot of that information could be loaded with malware, spyware, ransomware. You guys know the drill. There is a way to remove that. I'm going to show you guys exactly what this is. I've made this video several different times before. So here you go, guys. Check this out. It's probably going to take a minute for it to pop up right there. Okay, I can get rid of that. Get that notification out of here. I don't need it. All right, guys. Welcome to FortTech. If you guys want, feel free to screenshot. Anyway, where the hell's my, there it is. Start full scan, malware removal tool. Here it is. Let's get started. PCU, CPU, it's PC profiles, CPU. And the last time I did this on my other PC, guys, this took 1 minute and 17 seconds in total for this to run. It was done before I even knew it. And like I said, I've actually done reviews on this. They have excellent reviews. They are also PCI DSS compliant, and they also do offer a 60-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. They do take credit cards and they also do take PayPal. So, also, as another legal disclaimer, I have no partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with FortTech. I think these people are doing an excellent job. The devs who created this type of software, big shout out to those devs. Keep up the good work, guys. And this really won't take that long to do, guys. This is not going to take long at all. Look at that. It just shoots right across the screen. And watch more towards the end. Look at that. Look how fast that was. We're almost done. We're at 95%. And look at this. I will show you the whole entire list of stuff right here. This is what it checks. CPU power, let's see, hard disk, drive speed. I mean, this does a thorough search. And if you guys have bad files, bad folders, stuff that needs to be repaired, updated, and much more, it'll be stored right over here. But we're not going to get into that right now. I'm going to show you guys their actual web page. This is their official website. Fort Tech. Okay, these are the premium. These are the plans, guys. If you look at the top in red, that's the original price, $69.95, reduced down to $33.95. This is for the essential plan. It only covers up to one computer. Most popular, multi-device, that covers up unlimited yearly repairs for 3 PCs. And now you have the ultimate, which covers up to 5 PCs. Look at this, guys. Now your premium version, your multi-device it was $99.95, but it's $41.95. They did split those payments in half. Ultimate plan. Take a look. Feel free to screenshot. $129.95, $58.95. Let's see. Pay by credit card. Check. Check out PayPal. You can also do that there. Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Those are the credit cards that they do take. They also do take debit cards, which I'm sure they're probably going to run that as credit. 60-day money back guarantee, and I'll show you guys right here. Everything that I just mentioned before I pulled this up, I've been on this page over 1,000 times, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. PCI DSS compliant. There we go. Now let's check out the ratings. Let's reload this page because usually this stuff right here moves across the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and reload the page. There we go. Check this out, guys. 5-star review all across the board. Check this out. 6,311 reviews. Trustpilot. And these are the actual dates and by names of people who's actually checked this stuff out. Very quick in response to look at this. No problem installing. Absolutely fantastic. Fort Tech, keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job with this. You guys keep doing this. I may end up getting something for my computer because I've got some files I definitely do need to get repaired. So I will definitely be checking you guys out soon if you guys are checking out my video. And also, big special shout out to Fort Tech. Again, this is their 2026 Fort Tech All Rights Reserved. And once again, guys, this is their official webpage if you want to check them out. I'm not expecting you guys to type in everything that you see up here in the URL. That would probably take, oh, good God, one mistake, and you'd have to go back and do this shit all over again. So definitely do check them out. They do a lot of, here it is right here. Fort Tech malware removal and repair. That's basically the one you're going to want. So definitely do check them out if you haven't already. I definitely do recommend adding another firewall to your PC. That's something I don't think I mentioned on my last live stream, but it's always important to have a firewall in your computer because I don't think Microsoft's firewalls are all that trustworthy. So if you definitely want to keep your information safe and keep your stuff off the deep web, encrypt your PC with Veracrypt and also run a malware test, run a AV test, check all your drivers, make sure that everything's up to date, make sure your software is also up to date. If you're wondering by chance if you have a VPN on your internet, if you have two phones, definitely check out your devices. Use one and to turn on the other one. So therefore, you'll see if that is actually got a VPN on it, and then you can turn your other device on and go back and check your other device from another device. So kind of going back and forth, you'll be able to check both devices and make sure that they also have a virtual private network. That's what VPN stands for, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I definitely do recommend all the above and keep yourselves protected and try to keep all your personal information off the deep web. If you actually come across something like that, you can also use McAfee. Go ahead and subscribe to them. Uh, their payments, they do have different payment plans. If you do have an HP PC, contact HP Smart Friend. I do have their phone number. Also, once again, big shout out to HP Smart Friend, and also big shout out to Direct Auto Insurance, and life insurance. So if you guys want good prices, definitely check them out. And again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for allowing me to do this. I did have permission to do this from these other companies. So again, big thank you to each and every single one of you. Um, if you guys do have questions about things about your computer, if there's something I might not be able to answer, I can guide you in the right direction and hopefully get your issue resolved. If you guys would definitely like to support the channel, you guys can also hit that like subscribe button. Definitely turn on all those beautiful bell notifications because that right there does go to help support the channel. And all new subs will be getting a shout out at the very beginning. And since I did not give a shout out on the last one, I just got a new mod yesterday, guys. So also big shout out to, what did I say it was? Oh God. Definitely do want to give another shout out to my moderator, Carol. So not sure if you're watching the stream or not, but that shout out was for you. Since I did not do that on the last live stream, I got you covered today. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for the night. I will be back again this coming Saturday. But until then, I definitely do want to thank you guys for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who would like to know more about what I do, feel free to check out my YouTube page. Oh, and one more thing, guys, if you do have an iPhone, the new iOS update is already out. I did forget to mention that. How dare I do that? Because I'm usually on top of my A game, but today I'm just a little bit off. So if you guys don't know what version is running on iOS, it is 26.5.2. I'm not sure what the next I'm not exactly sure what the next update's going to be. So this is the newest version. Not sure if you guys can see this or not. There we go. iOS 26.5.2. If you have not got this downloaded yet, guys, go ahead and download it. because this version is very smooth. I've already checked it, I've already tested it, and just to verify exactly just how smooth that is, look at that. No skipping, no stuttering. But definitely, guys, make sure that your computers are up to date. Make sure all your drivers are up to date. Your software, hardware, if you're having issues with your hardware, run a diagnostics on your hardware. And that should, in fact, take care of the problem. If you guys would like to know how to do a hardware diagnostics, if you have an HP PC, stick around. I'm going to show you just how quick. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to run one of those. So if you guys do have an HP PC, if you have a PC, a personalized computer from HP, HP Support Assistant, you guys can also find that on Microsoft Edge. It is a free download. You guys don't, it's not going to cost you guys anything extra. But just come down here, click on this right here. HP HP Support Assistance. Let's see if I can get that right over here. Fantastic. But I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to blow this page up for you guys and get this up and going. So we're going to run a hardware diagnostics because my other computer is not able to do that right now. Why is this not running? Oh, that's because I'm not on the right page. So once this starts to load, guys, you might not see anything over here. You might not see anything over here. Run hardware diagnostics. Let me close this page out. I don't think that's going to do it. So go up to fixes and diagnostics. Okay. Bam. So this should kick over anytime. Hopefully it does. If not, I will take a video of it and I'll show you guys another time. So you guys can also check for messages. You guys can also update your drivers here, restart later. So I know for a fact that there's going to be a lot of new updates and stuff like that because this is coming from HP server. So that's probably why one of the reasons that's not functioning accurately. Software driver. Oh, okay. HP support. We're not doing that right now. Fixes and diagnostics. Okay, now like for optimized performance, you guys can also optimize your performance on HP. What the hell is going on here? I think I'm going to have to run a test on this, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to right click, go up to apps. HP, nope. There it is. HP supports. Aha. Repair. As you guys can see, the check mark and reset. This is how you fix the app if it's not functioning correctly. Now you see two check marks right there in the box. Once you do that, just go ahead and close that out. Uh-oh. Hang on. All right, guys, we are back. Let me try something right quick. See if I can find that right down in here. I might possibly have to run an update on this app for it to work. Let's just hope that I don't, but if I do, that's no worries. I know exactly what it is that I'm doing. So let's see. Not finding it there, so I know where I'm going to find it. I think the app needs to be updated. That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking it needs to be done. So I just hope like hell that I did not just delete that. But if I did, I can reinstall it. No problem. HP. Okay. All this stuff right here, guys, this is all HP. Privacy windows. And I am not seeing that anywhere in here. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to install HP Support Assistance. So if you guys do have an HP PC, as you guys can see right here, HP Support Assistant, click on that. Wait till I see the official page. So this is pretty much all it has to offer, guys. If you want, feel free to, I can't get this any closer right now, but it should give you the option to download Support Assistant 9. What? HP Support Assistant 4. Oh, that's probably why, guys. Uh-huh. So now that I'm actually downloading the folder, I'm gonna let this complete. And once it completes, I'm gonna go into where it says open file. Nope, go to downloads. Open file and confirm. I've done this so many times, guys. I know exactly what it is I'm doing. There we go. And look here. It's right there. And I'm going to go ahead and pin that to my taskbar. But unfortunately, it's not wanting to. There it is. Got it. And if you don't want stuff like that to show again, just go ahead and click continue as guest. And there you go, guys. There you have it. The page is open back up. So let's try this one more time. Fixes and diagnostics. Oh, let's restart later. I don't want to start that right now. So anyway, guys, I definitely do hope that this video did help you out. Matter of fact, I showed you exactly how to download something on Windows 11. If you find this, if you find this live stream to be useful, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, once again, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always stay up to date, be notified, and also I will be showing you guys sometime in the near future how to download more stuff with a clean install. So anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. And for all my subscribers, I definitely do want to give you guys a shout out for that as well. Also, all my viewers, thank you guys. We're almost at that 300 point or 300 video mark. Um, um, and again, for everybody that's been very helpful, I definitely do want to thank you again as well. So until next time, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.